In the name of Almighty Allah, all the praises and glory to Him. I welcome you, dear student, to our lesson of the day. Our first lecture was about I stood tiptoe upon a little hill. And we studied the words of that. Today we are going to study the reading and translation of the lesson. So let's come to the side of reading. ما براتون دو بار ریدینگ میکنیم، یک بار آهسته و یک بار باز کمی بزودی. So listen to the reading. I stood tiptoe upon a little hill. The air was cooling and so very still that the sweet birds, which with modest pride pulled droppingly in slanty curve aside, their scanty leaf and finely tippering stem had not yet lost those starry diadems, cut from the early sowing of the morn. The clouds were pure and white as of looks, new shorn and fresh from the clear brook. Sweetly they slept on the blue fields of heaven, and then there crept a little noisy noise among the leaves, born from the very soul that silenced the hues, for not the faintest motion could be seen of all the sheets that slanted over. Over is the shortcut form of over green. There was wide wandering, means wonder for the greatest eye to peer about upon variety, far round the horizon's crystal ire to skim, and trace the dwindle aging of its brim, to picture out the quaint and curious bending of a fresh woodland alley, never ending, or by the bowery cliffs and leafy shelves, guess where the jaunty stream refresh themselves. I gazed a while and felt as light and free as though the filing wings of Mercury has played upon my heels. I was light-hearted, and many pleasure to my vision started. So I straightway to pluck a posy of luxuries, bright, milk, soft, and rosy. Dear students, pay attention. This time I'm going to read a bit faster. امی بار ما یک کمی به زودی میخوانیم به خاطر ازی که ما شما ریدینگ فاست ریدینگ بکنیم. همیشه باید ما شما این رقم نباشیم که خیلی زیاد ساده اکثر شاگردا بسیار زیاد وقفه میاره بین لغاتا که میخوانن. امی بار که اصلا به نمی دلیل براتون میخوانیم که شما فاست ریدینگ دیگه یاد بگیرید. فاست ریدینگ یعنی زود بخوانید. جمله در بین لغات باید وقفه زیاد نبیاری و زیاد وقفه بکنید. So here we begin with our lesson. شروع میکنیم باز از سر. I stood tiptoe upon a little hill. I stood tiptoe upon a little hill. The air was cooling and so very still that the sweet birds, which with the modest pride pulled droppingly and slanting, curve aside their scantily leaved and finely tippering stems, had not yet lost those starry diadems cut from the early sowing of the morn. The clouds were pure and white as the flukes, new shorn and fresh from the clear brook. Sweetly they slept on the blue fields of heaven, and then there crept a little noisy noise among the leaves, born from the very soul that silences the hues, for not the faintest motion could be seen of all the sheets that slanted over the green. There was wide wandering for the greatest eyes to peer about upon variety, far round the horizon crystal ear to scan and trace the dwindle agings of its brim, to picture out the quaint and curious bending of a fresh woodland alley, never ending, or by the bowery cliffs and leafy shelves, guess where the jaunty stream refreshed themselves. I guess a while and felt light as free as though the falling wings of Mercury has played upon my hills. I was light-hearted and manipulated to my vision thought, so I straightway took flight, a posy of luxuries, bright skin, soft and rosy. So, the poem was written by John Keats. خب شاگرد عزیز، اگر کدام مشکل داری در معنا، در خواندن یا در لغات، میتونی که پرسان بکنی از طریق تلگرام و واتساپ از ما. کارخانگی شما از من ایدیا یا مفهوم اعظمی درس و شما او رو نوشته میکنی و کارخانگی تان ارسال میکنی توسط واتساپ و تلگرام از ما. و امی درسی که ما شما امروزی خواندیم یارم دوبار نوشته میکنید در کتابچه تان او رو روان میکنید از طریق واتساپ و تلگرام از ما. For the next lesson, stay with us. Goodbye. Have a nice time. Plus nice time.